part 2, and hopefully I'm going to try to squeeze everything in on this video, because I won't have to keep, you know, like going. But in the event that it comes to 15 minutes, I'm going to have to stop, and then I'll just do the closet by itself. So I think I stopped here. I had that table pushed back. It's a little messy, but everything that's under there is envelope related. And then I think I done the top of the table. I can't remember. Oh, and excuse the mess here. I'm trying to do like I'm trying to set up a $5 Friday on Etsy. And just by getting a few like kits together. Have like a shadow here. And it won't be much in them. I mean, of course, for like the $5, I'm gonna do like the fabric and then a few like embellishments and some pictures and lace pieces, doilies. This is here is a vintage doily, and pieces like that I've kind of put together and made. Again, you will get like one good size fabric piece and some ephemera. This is a vintage doily as well. I didn't cut the yellow one here, but I cut this one in half. Napkins, again, pieces that I've made. Vellum stickers, prints. So I'm trying to get those together. Like I have this one. Here's a tag that I made. A fabric piece, napkins. Doesn't that match pretty much perfectly? Have to keep moving positions here. Sorry about. I don't know if I cut on the flash. It doesn't have much of a shadow. But then things that shine, kind of, you know. Anyway, let's continue. So, getting these kits together. And to try to set up a $5 Friday Etsy. So now that I got off track a little bit, I think I went over all of this here, the table itself. So next to the table, so that like this is my working station, and then next to the table I have a shelf at the top. I just have a couple books up there that I also can pull from, and inside of that that galvanized container, I don't know what you would call it. It's old excuse me, stamps and embossing folders. Sorry, I got a little out of frame. That I never go to. I think most of them are like for planners. So it has like number stamps, you know, and anything that you can make like a planner with in there. And then I got that Crayola box from Cracker Barrel. And then just some various items here. Do you call that a foil maker? The tool, the hot foil tool. And then a tassel kit. And then got those buttons there. And some Ziploc bags that are shaped like mason jars from Walmart. And I still have these Halloween stickers. Halloween is not one of my favorite holidays, but I do have 2 grandchildren that were born on Halloween, so we use some of those stamps to make invitations. even though the party had to be virtual. You know, we done some invitations with that. And then that's my husband's grandmother's pin cushion. And then just some various pieces of fabric, a travel iron there, and then just extra Cricut mat. And I think behind it I have like an extra glue gun there. And then I have this printer. Why do I have two Canon printers? I have no idea. I think I brought one from work and just never took it back to work. But fortunately, one works better over the other one. This one will actually print on napkins and fabric, whereas I can't get anything to print through that this one but paper. And I think that may have been the reason I left them here, but you know, everybody that comes there, why do you have two Canon printers? I'm like, I have no idea. No excuses. So you can see this little chaos here. It's just cardboard that I keep. And then that's my Cricut cord. I'm gonna really have to try to find something to do with that. I don't go under there much, but I don't know, it just kind of looks a little awkward. And inside of those drawers are like office supplies that I never get to. I mean, extra cords, the air spray, things like that. So inside of this, I keep a big extra towel in here. So inside of this, I can't do it with one hand, but it's all glue in the top drawer. And then this is all white. Let's see, let me try to pan back around. The drawers that I went through that had all of the colored items, you know, kind of separated out. This is everything that's white and ivory. And that's everything that's brown and a little black, not much. Oh, and gold. So that's that container. And you go up from the TV. I have twine in the top one, and then seam binding in the bottom one. Excuse me. I have to sneeze, but it's not coming. So that shelf in the back is really nothing, you know, like back there that's interesting. I have that owl cup with some eyelash trim. And then everything across here is either a cutting board or punches, my scoreboard, as you can see, so I don't really have to go through everything up there. Come down from the TV next to this printer. There's another dresser. So the setup is like so. So let's start with the top. I just have a couple of golden books up there. There's my mannequin head. Every once in a while I'll practice doing hair because I used to braid hair. So every once in a while I'll pull her down and just practice. And then in this top cabinet, I have, let's see, everything's sorted out kind of by theme. I guess that's how you would say it. So up there It's everything like horse related. And then that mess there is just some cardstock that I have. Excuse me. Y'all are probably saying, oh, she has a chaos mess, but I guess she knows where everything is. And then that is so. I know where everything is. And then these are just all of the paper packs that I own. I don't have very many. I just kind of buy as I need because I don't have the room for it. And then my refrigerator. Next to my refrigerator, in the back, there's those type punches. And so I have like the different kinds, the different types of punch sets that go in there inside of the little cabinet container, whatever you want to call it. I have my scale. Again, I'm trying to set up a $5 Friday on Etsy. Now, well, there's my Cricut. So that's everything across the dresser. Then, up here on this shelf, and by the way, my husband said, don't ask for another shelf. There's nothing else that could go in this room. I was like, yes, I have to work my way up. But here or there, he put the shelf up. And so I put everything on this shelf that had to do with binding. So this is the cinch. What do you call these? The binding wires. And then I have this, I don't even know exactly what you would actually call this either, but it helps you bind books. It helps you bind, you know, like when you're junk journaling. And then these are all the tools that go in. These are all the tools that came with it, like the punch tool, and it came with wax wire, and I can't do it with one hand. I can't remember what else came in here, but anyway, I just put this here, and then everything that's in here, before I open, I have like extra needles, belts, and then those elastic hair bands, things like that in this container. And then there's my fuse tool. And then I have some natural cord from Walmart. And a sealer, a heat sealer. There's my, I can't remember what you call that tool. And then there's my cinch. So that's that for that shelf. I don't know why I feel like I'm kind of all over the place, but it's okay. I think I'm more nervous than anything. But I'm going to have to get over my camera fear at some point. So I'm actually moving these items out of the way, and then I'll go through those. This is a card. I'm doing a family tree album for my mom for Christmas. So let me move that. And again, I have everything by theme. I think that's kind of how my mind frame works. I'm not exactly sure how I started setting it up by theme. And then I'm not exactly sure either if it's going to work over just putting things away. I'm still trying to figure that out. But as you can see, this dresser is a little beat up. It's been around forever. So I didn't bother to fix it up. So everything in this drawer. Here's another kit that I'm working on, Raggedy Ann and Andy. Kit that I am working on in here. I think it's kind of a jumbled mess, but I put it all in this Walmart bag so that I could separate it out. And again, everything else in this drawer is Raggedy Ann and Andy related. You know, pretty much everything that you would need. I have like some die cuts down off in there, some paper packs, you know, books, things like that in here. And inside of this purse I have washi tape and lace. I think it's a little out of order only because I am trying to do the kits and things like that for $5 Friday on Etsy. I probably said that 15 times now. Everything in here is botanical or flowers. Like paper packs. Those are stickers and ephemera. I have like paper packs and tissue paper, different types of books. It's just all down in here. So it's flower or botanical related in this drawer. And then down in this drawer is everything bee related. Anything that's bee related is down in this drawer. Come over to this drawer. It's everything Alice in Wonderland. That's that drawer. And then in this drawer is alphabet letters, however you want to refer to them. So that's that in that drawer. And then in this bottom drawer is everything travel related. And that one is very, very, very heavy. So that's that in this area in my dresser. And then in front of my dresser I have like on top of that file cabinet container, these are all tapes, like adhesive squares and the two-sided tape. And then in this container, this is the container I had when I was doing wait, let's see, I think I spoke too soon. Oh, this is everything stamp related. So anything that has to do with postage stamps or isn't that washi tape pretty? So gorgeous. You know, like the dies, the dangles, some homemade stamp. I put the stamp on the bottom, and then, you know, they're just homemade. I can't get anything out. And then like my scissors, and then all of these are like dies over here. And then there's some vintage stamp books that I have that I could cut from. So that's that in that container. I feel like this video is gonna have to be raw and uncut. I don't know why I'm so nervous. And then in this container is the container that I had when I was making those paper clips, the fabric paper clips. So I just left everything in this container for that. And then I have this push in front of the dresser. And then, as you can see, I labeled all types of paper here. I'm gonna just have them piled accordingly. And I push this in front of the dresser. And I just leave these kind of stacked there because it's not like I go in the drawers every day. And then I have this cart. Anything that I'm working on, that cart is there. So once I'm done with the family album, that cart will be filled with, you know, something else. Okay, so from the table on around, then I have this cabinet here. So up above, I have the resin studio kit from Hobby Lobby. I have the printer paper back there that goes to that old HP photo printer, and it works perfectly. It's old, but it works perfectly. There's my cup that my daughter-in-law got me for Christmas, and then my mini 9, and just an and sign there.